Hello, I'm Eva reporting for Kids First, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Debbie Turner about her role in the film The Sound of Music, which returns to theaters after 60 years on September 23rd, 2025. Ms. Turner began her acting career as a child and gained international recognition for her role as Marta von Trapp in the Academy Award-winning film The Sound of Music. She now skis, and in college she was named the West Coast Ski Racing Champion. She currently resides in Minnesota with her 4 daughters and is a successful florist. Looking back, what is one moment from filming The Sound of Music that stands out most vividly to you?
One particular moment, it stands out as probably when we were riding the bikes out by the lake on that road. We did that scene a few times, and I used to love to ride bikes a lot as a kid because I grew up in Southern California, and that's what you did. Um, so it was fun. I mean, we got to do that, and I was it had to be coordinated a certain way, and we actually practiced doing that particular scene in Los Angeles before we actually did it in Salzburg. But that was a lot of fun.
That does sound so fun. And what was it like for you as a kid to step into acting for the first time, especially so
It
young?
wasn't the first time I stepped into acting because I had been a commercial actress from the age of 6 months old and on. So I'd done a lot of television commercials up until that point. And so I was kind of a veteran, not a veteran like Angela was, Angela Cartwright, because she had a series, but it's kind of similar in that you're behind a camera and you have to present yourself a certain way, and so it was just another job. It just didn't end right away like most of the other ones did. In fact, it went on for quite a few months. So
What was your reaction when you realized like it had become a global phenomenon?
kind of unbelievable. I mean, when I was little, I would get letters, usually from little boys and usually from South America. They must have liked that I had dark brown hair. So
That's so
I had lots of little boys from Brazil and I don't even know all the different countries, but a lot of different countries in South America would write me. Argentina, I think there was a guy, and
every
it's
day
so
went
cute because
well.
they would send a picture and it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
so it
went
was
worldwide.
fun. It was a lot of fun. So, if you know people that write letters, tell them to do it because it makes people like me really happy.
Yes, I keep that in mind. And what was your relationship like with the other child actors who played the Von Trapp siblings?
Well, at the time, there was quite an age difference. So, when we were filming, the older kids kind of stayed together, and Kim and I probably did more stuff together because we were the little ones, and we always had to go to bed, when all the fun stuff started. But over the years, over the 60-year period, we've all become very, very close. And yeah, we're like a family. We're just not blood related, but we're
That's
like a
wonderful.
family.
And has your relationship to your character, Marta Von Trapp, changed as you've grown older?
As my wait, what?
Sorry. How has your relationship to your character changed as you've grown
It
older?
hasn't. I think I'm kind of still that same person.
And that's
Just,
awesome.
just a little more knowledgeable, but no, I was kind of shy and curious and artistic as a little kid, and that's me right now. So a little
Um,
shy.
yes. Do you have any like memorable moments from working with Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer?
Yeah, probably the one that stands out the most would be when I first met Julie Andrews. We were practicing and then filming the scene where we hop into bed with her during the thunderstorm. And it was like we had never met her before, ever. And here she is, and she's welcoming us into this bed for the scene to comfort us from the thunderstorm. And she was so nice, so sweet, so loving. And subsequently, over the years, she has always been like that. It's wonderful. So the last time I saw her was when she was honored by the AFI, American Film Institute. And, she's interested in what we're doing. She'll take time to talk to us, and it's just wonderful.
That's so sweet. I love having like a relationship with people like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, During filming, were there any specific moments you found especially fun or challenging?
Challenging falling out of the rowboat because it was ice cold water, and we had to film that twice. So that was a challenge.
Yes, I
But
can imagine that.
yeah, I mean, I was a good swimmer, so it didn't matter, but it was like murky, like the mud. you'd sink this deep into the mud. It was just like squish, it's kind of
And you're
gross.
so little. And looking back, how's the legacy of The Sound of Music influenced your life and career?
Well, it's never really gone away. So I would say that as far as my life, I don't typically go and tell people that I'm in the movie. It's just like they find out. And um, I have found that, say, like for Friends, some people think it's the coolest thing ever, and they make a big deal about it, and others are like, "Oh, that's cool," whatever. So I would say the influence of it. It's wonderful to have that in my back pocket. And I would say over the years, over the 60-year period, there is one person that recognized me from being in the movie, and she was generally had no idea that I was in the movie. And it was when I was in college, and it was a girl that was in my sorority. She came up to me. She goes, I just figured it out. I go, what did you figure out? She goes, you played Marta in The Sound of Music, didn't you? I go, yeah, who told you? Because I think there's a few people. She goes, nobody told me. She was a big movie buff, and she was a film student at college. I went to USC. She was a film student there. And I thought, wow. I mean, that's pretty good that she figured that out, without
Yeah,
anybody
especially done
seeing
so
me. Yeah.
older. And when you watch the film today, what memories and emotions resonate with you the most?
Oh boy. Fond memories. I mean, just Salzburg, the city, and how wonderful it is, and um, just just the fun that we had, the relationships that we've kept all these years.
I love that so much. And final question, if you could share one message with the generation of fans who continue to cherish the movie, what would it be?
Continue. Continue to cherish it. Share with your kids, your grandkids someday, because for whatever reason, it just doesn't get old. The story's wonderful. The music is great. And it's clean. It's heartwarming, and they'll
I
love
love
it.
it. That's it for now. I'm Eve reporting for Kids First. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about upcoming films. Thank you and bye.